all of you are enjoying our beautiful travel tip series called Wanderlust Wisdoms. Here we share 9 days. We'll be sharing with you 9 wisdom tips, travel related. 9 women from various fields will be sharing their own expertise related to travel also. So today we have our fifth lady of wisdom with us. That is Miss Priyanka Lohe. So
Priyanka, so Priyanka Lohe, she is a chartered accountant and company secretary. Commendable thing ये है कि she has become a company secretary at very early age of 20 years. Means before graduation, if you think of. And she is specialist in the field of direct taxation, financial planning and consultancy. She is independent director in various companies and she is a practicing from last 10 years. A dancer by heart and reading, traveling, acts like breathing for her. Now we will start the first question, Priyanka. Welcome to Smiles Holidays.
Thank you so much.
First question is, what should be the reasonable budget one should keep in mind according to his financial goals?
As it is about budget, budget is required for each and every small planning in our life. Let it be our life goal, let it be any financial goal. Like if you want to buy a new house, if you buy a new car, or you want to plan a small trip, it has to go with budget. It's not just about budget. Let me come to a point wherein it is a balanced budget. So balanced budget, according to me, is like going to a gym. The toughest part of it is the breaking of that inertia. So to go to the gym itself is a task. So you make a budget. Generally, people do make a budget, but then it has to be a balanced one. It has to be executed well. For a reasonable budget trip, let us give a small rule to all our lady lovers who are watching us. We can make a small rule of 50, 30 and 20. So maybe your income is X, Y, Z. Maybe 100 rupees or 1 lakh rupees. We divide that income into 3 parts. 50% of your income is required for all the basic necessities, like all household needs, your apart from it, all needs. That is done. 30% of your income is a part wherein you can save that for your future, or maybe if you have some debts, like you have a loan, home EMI, loan on car, and last but not the least is left with a 20%. So 20% you should always keep for yourself, like for the things which you would love to do. So travel becomes a part of things which you love to do. In that 20%, you have to plan and budget your trips. So if it is 1 lakh rupees of your income, 50,000 goes to your basic needs, 30,000 goes to your savings, and 20%, that means 20,000 goes to your all things you like traveling. And that has to be planned accordingly.
Actually, तो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन तो मेरा यही रहेगा कि सेव और इन्वेस्ट ऐसे करने के लिए कोई फंड, म्यूचुअल फंड या कोई ऐसा तरीका है कि धीरे धीरे वो सेविंग कर सके, क्योंकि यूरोप, ऑस्ट्रेलिया ये जो ट्रिप्स रहती है दे आर वेरी कॉस्टली फॉर फैमिली. So can you give a tip for that saving for travel?
Yeah, sure. I would just like a point to be added, an earlier point also. Now, balanced budget. Generally, this budget is done by the male or maybe both together. But I feel women are the best budget planners. You know why? Because they plan. They plan right from their sarkari. They plan their milkman expenses. They plan their kids class. And job fill our pockets. So you should fill our soul with all these kinds of adventure trips. So this is for all the lady women who are watching, that they should actually keep a small amount set aside for themselves to plan a trip only for themselves. Now I'll show you next part of it, wherein where you have to invest, because just keeping the money aside, we are ladies, we cannot keep it to ourselves. We will expend it some or the other time. And doesn't make a sense also keeping that in your wardrobe. It is not going to grow. So I'll give you few of the options, wherein you can plan, invest, and then enjoy. So let me come to few options. First of all, you have to decide where you want to go and how much will be the expenditure. For example, I come to Smile Holidays to Sujata ma'am and Shweta ma'am, and I asked them, ma'am, I wish to go to Dubai a year. From today, after a year, I want to go to Dubai. This is my plan. Now, Shweta ma'am or Sujata ma'am gives an estimate of rupees 1 lakh to me, which is a reasonable, right, ma'am?
Yes.
So if I have to travel for a week to Dubai, I'll have a 1 lakh rupees of expenditure. This I know which is 1 year down the line for me. So now I've got an amount, I have got period how much time is left for me to collect the same sum. Now there are few investment options which are readily available. First, which is very basic, very easy, is to make a recurring deposit which will generate you 6 to 7% of returns, and it is easily liquidable also. You know, you go and you deposit. Maturity period, you should always keep considering your trip plan. Next, and the best and the most recommended option, which I personally would like to recommend, is SIP. SIPs in mutual funds, index funds. So make an SIP for an year or so, and then after a year you get a lump sum amount and you don't have to worry your travel plans. Next, also you can invest in equity market, but with a good financial advisor, you having well-being knowledge about equity markets and how the flow goes. One more option I have, but I don't know if I should share, that is investment in gold. But we being ladies, we can never sell gold for our travel plans. So that is just a part of yeah. We can never sell a gold and go for a trip, So these are the 4-5 options. I want to set a small example for you with SIP. So now Sujata ma'am and Shweta ma'am have given me a small Dubai trip after a year is 1 lakh rupees. So what will I do is I'll make an SIP of 10,000 rupees per month. So it will be 1,20,000 at the end of the year. She has given me a travel expenditure today of 1 lakh. So I am considering an inflation risk. So after a year there has to be some rise. So then I had made first provision, that is for my inflation. कि ठीक है बाबा कुछ कम ज़्यादा हो गया, still I have a money in my hand. Now on those SIPs, I'll get minimum of 10% of return. That means I get an extra amount of 12 to 15,000, which I can very well take up a travel insurance, which can cater other travel expenses. And the best part, apart from it, if you don't have any of this expenditure, you can use the same sum of money for shopping, right? So my funda for traveling and investment goals is like this: you earn, you invest, you enjoy, you travel, and repeat. So work, save, invest, travel, and repeat.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
There is again a second easy money option with everyone, कभी कभी ऐसा होता है कि हमारे पास कैश होती है, हमारे पास थोड़े रुपीज रहते हैं, but third thing we look forward is credit cards. So tell me one thing, how effectively can one use these credit cards as far as foreign exchange is concerned? या फिर कैसे use कर effective, see, credit card comes with those liabilities also. We don't want our clients to just travel and take that liability. They should enjoy, and it should be like a liability to them. So how effectively they can use it and they can have the fun also. So what would you suggest for that?
Sorry. So credit cards, like you said that it has a liability. I would look at the other part of the story and tell you, credit card gives you one additional more credit period, So additional month delayed payment. So you can utilize that fund for a month. So that is a liability, but it is like, you have switched your liability or you have postponed your liability. Now credit card comes with huge benefit for traveling. We should always have a credit card which has a lounge access. So whenever you go to airports, you have lounge access to, international travels as well as domestic travels. Then credit cards also come with privileged passes, right? So which privileged passes again used for access in domestic airports and international airports. Now on credit card, when you make an expense, you get some reward points. So again, I'll connect to the Dubai trip because Dubai is very close to my heart. So Dubai trip, 1 lakh rupees expenditure, I made it through my credit card once for myself. I get some reward points. So on those reward points, I can very well buy a small passport holder, or maybe a small bag or kit. Same is not the case with cash. Now, next part of credit card is when you make a payment through credit card, and if you are running a business, so you can claim the same as a business expenditure. Also, you have to make sure that it is a blend of business trip as well as a leisure trip, So that has to go through a planning. So credit card can give you a business expenditure. Next, it comes with GST benefits also, wherein you get a GST credit on your travel expenditure, which can be further utilized and helps you to reduce your income tax, TDS, and so on. So use of credit card is must. One more thing, if you travel with a credit card, that is also beneficial because there is low risk as compared to you traveling with the currency itself. So, and in the era of digitalization, wherein we are moving to all kind of digitalization, credit card is must. It is like a basic necessity now. So that is the key.
One more thing, credit card पे जो rewards होता है, जो frequently use करते हैं credit card, so they have many points. So sometimes they can
access to
points for airline tickets also.
Yeah, airline tickets. Even hotels, you get huge discounts on credit cards. Then there are like if you have some membership and you make a credit card payment, again those are awarded. So that is beneficial. Credit card is beneficial.
Yeah, of course there is a credit card का hidden charges भी है. वो भी ध्यान में लेके.
If you put a smarter way to use it, people are happy to pay the charge also, no? Like.
Yeah. True. And now people are more towards digitalization. It's been now almost for all of us. We don't even carry currency when we are going to market. Even to a vegetable vendor today we are going, अरे भैया खत्म हो गया चल GPay करते हैं. So that is why this has come into picture.
True. And how would you recommend a travel insurance, and what kind of, if travel insurances are recommended, what kind of coverage one should expect from a travel insurance? What are things he or she can expect from a travel insurance?
Okay. So travel insurance, as far as I know, is not mandatory, but few countries have made it mandatory for travel insurance, right? And travel insurance covers, unexpected some medical treatment in foreign lands, maybe some accidental death, or maybe if your baggage is lost or it is delayed. So under all this, and even I think so it covers wherein you have a specified reason and you have cancelled your trip. So all the prepayments which you have made for hotels, for airlines, that can be taken up from the travel insurance. So I recommend travel insurance. You never know. Now in the era of pandemic, when we had huge pandemic of COVID, there were so many people who got stuck due to some unexpected medical treatments in foreign lands. So there was a huge expenditure incurred. Who has taken care? It was travel insurance who has taken care of all these things, right? So travel insurance is must. Even if it is not mandatory for the country, please take up a travel insurance and move. Don't consider it as an expenditure. It is not an expenditure. It is just a.
बड़ा ये होता है मतलब as a travel experts we are, तो हमें भी ध्यान में आता है कि many people if hospitalized वहाँ हुए, तो there is a currency difference is a huge. So
yeah, currency conversion true.
ये तो 1 rupee का 85 rupees हो जाता है.
तो true.
वो बहुत बड़ा रहता है, तो travel insurance is must.
Yeah. Even if it is not mandatory, you should ideally take up a travel insurance and go.
Yeah.
So our last question to you, Priyanka, is what is your favorite destination and why? You mentioned Dubai, but still we would like to know more.
I have been talking about Dubai since so long. So, techno-wise, it is amazing. It is a beautiful place considering adventure and everything. Whenever you go to Dubai and you come back, you feel like, what are you doing? Where are you staying? You still have to go. It's still in those Dubai vibes. Another favorite destination will be Santorini. Santorini and Mykonos.
Also favorite.
Yeah, it's the white and the blue and above the cliff view of that sunset. It's amazing. Whenever you mesmerize, it was so close to my heart. I almost renovated my house in white and blue.
Oh my
because
God.
so that really much. So I have made all white and blue in my drawing room. And whenever I look there, I just have the feeling of that above the cliff and that sunset point. Oh, it's amazing. I mean, one of the best places I've visited.
The three color combination is amazing. That sun is
Yeah,
all
yeah, yeah.
white and blue.
Sun is setting down, and that above the cliff, you said everything is white and the ocean is blue and the sun is setting. Oh my god! And they have those blue domes now. They look so beautiful. I mean, oh, that is the only place where I want to go and stay only. I mean, if someone gives me a small job, maybe not paid also, unpaid job also, I would love to settle over there.
Good, yeah, great, great. Okay.
तो अभी मुझे ऐसे लग रहा है कि आपके बातों से एक कुछ कहना चाहूंगी मैं आपके लिए कि शादी के दौरान जो खुशी नहीं मिलती है कुंडली मिलने से, शादी के जो दौरान जो खुशी नहीं मिलती है कुंडली मिलने से, सीए को वो खुशी मिलती है बैलेंस शीट टैली होने से।
टैली करने से।
और प्रियंका को वो खुशी मिल रही है दुबई और ग्रीस ट्रैवल करके। So what I feel that she believed that she believed and wished to spread that travel is an industry.
Yeah, yeah. See, now whenever you work, I mean, working females need huge breaks, and we cannot take up time for ourselves. What happens is, काम हो गया. We are juggling into balancing our life. अरे बाप रे, household भी है, office भी है, ये भी है, वो. So much of stress. So, travel for me is like a breather. Whenever I travel, I come back, I'm ready to fight again. That is the case. And let it be a homemaker, let it be a working professional, she is juggling. And so, they say me time is in yoga, me time is in XYZ activity. Me time is in travel also. Whenever you travel, you connect to yourself, you resonate to yourself, and then you come back again with the same zeal to start your journey again. So you should take those small breaks, maybe small destination, maybe a one-day trip, maybe a small trip. Recently I had been to a girls' trip to Phuket. Trust me, it was fun. I mean, it was a lifetime experience I had. I was very skeptical about going to be true because, leaving our kids at home and, family, and how should we go? But you have seen those Insta reels ना जहाँ पे वो जाते हैं वो तो बहुत रोती है, then she enjoys. And when you come back now, you feel so confident. Oh, I have done a big trip. If professionally you travel, I mean, I travel professionally out, but then girls trip, that too purpose of enjoyment. Oh, it's awesome, and then you get those energies again.
Yeah. Usually, woman has that I don't know guilt in her mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Business trips you can travel, but if it's a leisure trip, a woman itself will say no. So this is something.
Yeah. True.
This stigma we are actually fighting out. कि नहीं ऐसा नहीं होता है. इनफैक्ट बिजनेस ट्रिप से आपको टेंशन लेके जाते हैं. Leisure trip is something which you are going to enjoy.
That is a must need.
Believe me, वो है जो वुमेन ट्रिप पे जाती है, जब वो वापस आती है वो डबल इससे अपने फैमिली
कॉन्फिडेंस से आती है.
Because she has got her own mind. Her mind is again. So this is what we are struggling and creating those into the ladies.
I know. My friend has actually pushed me to.
She came with a different thought process. Once she goes,
with a different thought.
I agree to this. I said being professional, being traveling for work was okay. But actually for Phuket, my friends has pushed me. अरे चल नहीं चल, it's okay. 8 दिन कैसे भी हो जाएगा सब manage. नहीं होगा छोड़ दे. Give time to yourself. And working, I mean, homemaker too are busy, but working professionals, if you ask me, they have office. Once they are in office, they have office. Once they are home, they have home. Once they have kids, they have kids. So their brain is continuously working. So they don't have much to do physical, but then their brain has no relaxation. And working professionals should definitely go for leisure trips because they need lots of, resolution to their brain. Because, how much a person can work, he needs some break. And once you take a break, you come back with a very good energy level, with very good positivity. That is the best part of traveling, I feel.
Yes.
Thank you, Priyanka. Thank you for your precious time putting
Yeah,
in beautiful thoughts.
yeah.
Amazing tips you have given us, given to our all our viewers. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Hello, take care. Bye.